What's happening, guys? My name's Jamie. This is the Norwich Reptile Shed, and in this video I'm going to show you my indoor outdoor Hermann's tortoise enclosure for my tortoise Daisy. Okay, so the tour is going to start inside. That's where Daisy currently is. She's been in and out all day. It's a nice sunny day. We're having a mini heat wave here in the UK, sort of later on in the year. So Daisy's in and out. And let's run down. So this inside piece is pretty much how it's always been. It's a mixture of topsoil, cocoa fibre, and it's just sort of like her base. On bad days I don't open the door because it's pointless, the wind sort of blows in. Most of the time this year that door is open every morning. I shut it in the evening just so no rodents or anything like that come in. And as for the equipment in here, so I'm actually trialling both halogen and UVB lighting. So this is kind of a temporary thing. Obviously she can't reach that, but it's not obviously the ideal fitting, but at the moment that gives her a 75 watt basking spot there, which is a Reptile Systems halogen basking spot. Nice and warm in that area. She seems to go there more than she does the UVB basking spot, which is 100 watt, I believe. She mixes between the two, but what I'm definitely going to do next year is replace this with a reflector fitting, hang it all properly, and she'll have a mixture of both throughout the day. So that's what I do for the equipment. Yeah, and next to her we've got her fridge, which I'm going to be turning on in the next month or two, and get that settled in, stable, ready for her winter hibernation. So yep, let's have a little look at her outside bit. Hello Daisy. So I actually feed her on this slate. This is a slate, natural slate stepping stone. You can buy from garden centres. Works perfectly as a bed for her food. It helps wear down their beaks, keeps everything nice, and yeah, so that's that. If you notice, she's got some remnants of some dry food as well. That I use that every now and again just to make sure. I've got some here actually. I use this every now and again, and I just use it just to make sure she gets that moisture content inside her. So if she's scoffing that, they are soaked up with water, so she's getting a nice moisture level as well. Let's go. Oh, there she goes. She's going for it again. I think I splashed some. Let's go and see what she's got outside. Okay, following on from outside then, this is her access hole in the shed. She then has a ramp down and it opens out into her run here. So I may not have filmed a video out here for a while, so if you compare this to the last video, a lot has grown, more grass than I wanted. So that is something over the winter period. I'm going to pull up all this grass, expose the path again. But apart from that, we've got a nice, what have we got over here? We've got lavender, we've got rosemary, we've got hebe, we've got some mallow growing back there, stinging nettles. So a nice varied amount of stuff that she can eat. Yeah, throughout the day she'll come down her ramp and she'll come out here. So I also provided So we've got a little rockery area here, fresh water, and yeah, so, and this area gets the sun loads as well, sort of it rises up there, goes all the way around to there, so it's always coming in. Yeah, so really happy with this actually. I'd say the only thing I don't like is the amount of grass that grew. So I threw down a tortoise seed mix, and I think they went a bit heavy on the grass in there, so yeah, I wasn't particularly happy with that. I can live with it for this year, but for next year I'm going to rip all this out and I'm going to leave it a lot more sort of dirty, yeah, a little bit more natural to where you'd find them in southern France. You know, this is too much wet sort of plant here, so yeah, not a big fan. There is places for her to hide all around here, so we've got big bits of root balls, nice big tree there. She can actually eat the leaves and the flowers from that, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, so this is what I've done. It's not oh, here she comes. It's not secure for an overnight thing, so if she stays out overnight, I do have to find her and bring her back in. So that was the compromise, really, not having to cage this in completely or have nets or anything like that. So yeah, but I mean, I've probably brought her in 10 times this year out of every day in the summer, so she certainly knows how to come back. She goes in and out, and yeah, so she goes back in at night. So for those who don't know the story about Daisy, I think I've shared it in my previous videos, but we've had Daisy for about 3 years now. As I say, she's in her mid-20s, and she was sort of given to us from a friend. It was a unwanted pet in the family. Yeah, so we took her in. Back when we took her in, we only lived in a flat with a roof garden, so she sort of had this roof garden, which was awesome for getting sun, but obviously no soil or anything like that. And then she was one of the driving forces behind building the reptile shed the way I did. Always wanted to have a hatch in there to let her in and out. Make it more like you'd see at a zoo. So I'm really glad she came into our lives, and I'm glad I could provide this for her, which is yeah, really happy. There's a bit of Daisy. I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Just a little video about Daisy. I know I haven't posted for ages. Life has just gotten in the way at the moment. I'm making big plans. I'm making big plans at the moment. Obviously, this is the first year I've had the reptile shed. I say that, yeah, I've had the reptile shed almost exactly a year this month or next month. And I think what I'm going to try and do this winter is brumate most of the reptiles in here in a giant kind of cool the whole shed down thing. So I've been planning that. I'm going to do a video about how I'm going to go about that, because not all the animals in here can be brumated or wouldn't see those kind of temperatures in the wild, sort of dip down. So yeah, I've got a few little things I've got to think and iron out, but yeah, so I will be back with regular videos. I've still got to do that Royal Python Viv behind me. Did I just say it was a Royal Python Viv? Have I ever said it was a Royal Python Viv? Okay, that's a Royal Python Viv. So yeah, I'm gonna get that going in the next couple of months. We're gonna get that sorted out, gonna get everything back on track, get some videos out. I'm glad you enjoyed this video and you came along for the ride. See you in the next video.